Good afternoon and welcome everybody to the last edition of Santa Ana College News. I'm Astrid Rojas.
And I'm Adan Servin. Thank you for joining us. As you can see, we are here on the main campus seeing what the future is bringing.
And also we are here with Dr. Michael Collins. He's the one to oversee all the projects in Santa Ana College. Dr. Collins, could you please explain a little bit as what is going on with all the projects in Santa Ana College?
Oof, absolutely. Thanks for having me here today. We are underway with a lot of construction projects on campus, and we have been for a while. So currently we have 3 projects that are underway. One is a central utility plant, and that is the building that you might see where the tennis courts are. It's right next to there, and that's a project that will enable us to really bring energy efficient cooling to our buildings here at Santa Ana College. The next is what you see right behind us, which is the landscape and brand new landscaping and also central utility infrastructure, which is our gas lines, our water lines, our electrical lines, our sewer lines, our storm drain lines. A lot of our infrastructure here for your utilities are about 60 years old. So with old utility infrastructure, they break. And really, anytime the ground might shake due to a minor earthquake or it heats up and it cools, the weather does, then some of the piping and some of the infrastructure has a tendency to break. So we've been spending a lot of money on repairs. So we're very excited about getting new utility infrastructure. It might not be that exciting, but for me it's very exciting as I oversee maintenance and operations and all of the repairs that we have to undertake. The last project that we have actively going right now is we'll be working on connecting the new buildings, 7 new buildings, to our central cooling plant, which will enable us to cool our buildings in a much more energy efficient way. So we're very excited to move forward, and I know the students are excited to get the quad back as well. So.
For sure.
Tell us about where the funding for all these improvements is coming from, specifically Measure Q.
Yeah, absolutely. So Measure Q was a bond that was passed in 2012 overwhelmingly by our community in support of Santa Ana College. Now the funds from the bonds, the community supports the construction and the rehabilitation of our campus in essence. And so we're very blessed to have that opportunity to serve the community and also have that community support in not just today's Santa Ana College, but moving out into the next 40, 50, 60 years. So we're very excited and very blessed.
What will be one of the challenges that you have seen for those projects?
Well, I think the greatest challenge is logistics, really. Every time and you know, the green fencing moves, the construction moves, all of a sudden students are wondering, well, how do I get to class now? And how do I access that door? So really, the logistics have been really probably the toughest part, and also, you know, it's difficult for some of our student population to really get used to. They finally get used to the fencing, and then we change it on them. So some of our student population, we really spend a lot of time trying to orient them, get them to the right locations for their class, and our faculty also being really understanding about, hey, it's tough to get around, you know,
sure.
and
That's
so
for sure.
so they've also been very great partners as well through this.
And then tell us about the next big project, tearing down this building, the U building, for a new student center.
Oh, we're very excited about this. The Johnson Student Center, as we're sitting under currently, is planned to be demolished starting in the fall of 2017. So that means that this summer we'll spend some time taking a lot of the mechanical equipment out, some of the things that we might reuse, and then we'll prepare it for demolition in the fall of 2017. So that's really the next big project that we'll see as the infrastructure and the landscape project kind of winds down and gets towards completion, then this project will begin. So we're very sensitive to the amount of construction that this college, Santa Ana College, and our students can really handle at one time. So that's another challenge that we see, is how much construction can we really handle at one time. So, but we feel that the construction is needed, and our students expect us to continue to build new buildings, modern buildings with modern technology, and also our community expects it, and our faculty and our employees expect us to continuously build and upgrade our facilities to be the best college we possibly can to serve our students in this area in Orange County.
And for sure, the Santa Ana community really enjoy seeing all the construction here. Seeing the future is better for the students too.
Exactly.
And seeing a lot of projects going on right now, what will be the timeline is for all the projects?
The timeline for the central plant building itself will be completed this February. So we're excited, and that's the building off of Campus Road. And that building itself handles or houses all of the huge ice tanks that will cool the water. We make ice. The way that the central plant works is we make ice at night. And when we make ice, we're able to make it during off-peak or lower demand times, so we pay less for electricity. So then during the day, we're able to cool our buildings in a very efficient way without spending as much money on electricity. So that building will be completed, estimating around this February, which is right around the corner. That also includes a new electrical service building where we have brand new electrical service coming into campus. Much of our electrical service as it comes in from Edison is very outdated, very old, 40, 50-year-old equipment. So now we have brand new switchgear and transformers as the electricity comes in and serves our college. So that's the central plant building. This landscape and infrastructure project will be completed around October of 2017. This is a very complicated project in that if you think about a bird's nest and how a bird's nest actually looks, it's got branches and twigs all, and that's basically what our utility infrastructure looks like. So it's a very complicated project, but the new landscape will be drought tolerant, will require less water, also will be a beautiful environment for our students to enjoy, group up, collaborate in a very safe, well-lit environment. Also, students can group up and plug their devices into and their phones. So we're very excited and thinking about the student experience.
For all that project, for where the foundation's coming from?
Where is the
foundation, the money from where?
Oh, the money. Well, the money absolutely is coming from Measure Q, and it's coming from the bond that's allowing us the community support, that's allowing us to invest in our college and in our students and our future students.
What has it been like working on these projects?
It's been fulfilling. It really has. It takes a lot of time and effort. Like I talked about, the logistics. We meet weekly with the construction teams, with our safety and security teams, with our maintenance teams to make sure that if we're moving fences or if we're impacting the student experience, how can we lessen that and make that more efficient for students? But really, it's been fulfilling, and we just appreciate the students, the faculty, and the staff's willingness to put up with all the noise and all the banging and all the heavy equipment that you see, because really we have to do this. And so patience has been really important as we move forward into the projects.
And then for you, how's the experience and the challenge?
Well, I love the challenge. In essence, I'm here to serve students, and we serve not just the current students, but the students for future generations. So it is very fulfilling for me and exciting and challenging, because this isn't an easy project by any means, but we're able to, we've got a great construction partner, we've got great construction management, and our teams really have worked together well to really bring this project to this point. And as we get closer to completion, we're very excited, and the challenge is, we're up for the challenge.
Right. All righty then, Dr. Collins, we thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you
Yeah,
so
thank you
much
so much.
for being to spend time with us and
Oh.
explain not only the students what's going on in the project, also for the community. Thank you so much.
I appreciate the time. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll have more information on how to get around the construction later on in the show.
And see what the students said.
Sweet time, but you know, it better be worth it, you know. I can't even tell what they're trying to do.
It makes it so hard to get around like to my classes, so I have to go like earlier than I would have gone.
Feels really crowded on campus as before. It felt like an open space and everybody could just hang out. Yeah, I didn't expect construction to take so much space up on campus.
This construction is a little, I'm trying to be unbiased. Now, it is an inconvenience getting into class, getting out of class, and getting to where you need to go. But if you give it time, I feel like this school will become a better place and it will be much more better for the transportation and for the students.
It's my first year here. It's really difficult finding all my classes and going everywhere, trying to get to one place.
Before that, but you know, we can't really do anything about it. We just gotta work with it.
Facilities, like how it's gonna look, and so people keep coming when like get confused about everything that's happening.
Ultimately, I do like it because it is going to better our school and has the potential to create this school into one of the more prestigious community colleges in Orange County.
Santa Ana College's website has more information on how to navigate through the campus during the construction. Students are encouraged to visit sac.edu where they can find updated maps with the quickest routes to get to and from class. The map is updated on a weekly basis as the project moves through campus. The facility upgrades and building construction are the result of bond measures passed by voters, providing hundreds of millions of dollars in improvements. Most of the construction should be completed by the year 2020.
And that was our wrap construction segment. And here are some of the stories that you might be interesting to you. The Santa Ana dance students are ready to show us what they're going to do. They are going to perform December 6th at 7 p.m. in the building Philip Holt. And that will be for the students to perform and also to collect some money to go and compete next year in March. And that will be in the state of Oregon. So please, we need to support our students and be there for them.
10 years. It has been 10 years since the Digital Media Center opened. The DMC celebrated its 10th anniversary last month. Take a look. The celebration kicked off with the director of the Digital Media Center, Gustavo Chamorro, who welcomed and introduced the panel of guests, which included TV Video Communications Department Chair, a business incubator resident, a representative from the district, and I was there also. The center houses the college's television and video communication department, digital music, and digital media arts, along with a business incubator for businesses that work in the digital space. The event included a tour of the incubator as well as the new studio. There was also information about how the facility has created over 200 jobs. Of course, who wouldn't forget the delicious 10th anniversary cake? The center is open Monday through Friday for tours and information, or you could visit the link on the bottom of the screen.
Also, digital media, arts, and design faculty, our students are coming together for a common exhibition. For this first time, the digital media arts program will be showcasing many faculties and students' work, promoting their talents. The exhibition will run from December 3rd through January 7th at the Sanctuary Building and will be opened on Friday from noon to 4. You can also catch the showcase by the scheduling an appointment.
Head on over to our sister college this weekend and check out their adaptations of A Christmas Carol. Santiago Canyon College is putting on Bah Humbug, Scrooge's Christmas Carol until December 10th. Try to get your tickets for this classic show early so you can catch the show December 9th at 7:30 p.m. or December 10th at 2:30 p.m.
Night de Altars is called the Noche de Altares in Spanish. It's bring all the communities and family together to celebrate Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah, it's a community-based event. It brings families, community, organizations and businesses together to create a cultural experience, I took a look at Santa Ana College's altar.
Well, today was an event, a special event for us because we are bringing awareness to the community about these issues.
Santa Ana College student Jose Salmeron and his class were at this year's Noche de Altares. They spread awareness about the Syrian refugee crisis and the Dakota Access Pipeline. Meron says he learned what the crisis in Syria is really about as he worked on the altar.
The destruction, the airstrike that multiple countries are pretending to solve by killing innocent people and innocent civilians.
He feels for the youngest victims of the crisis as he thinks it's harder for them to succeed.
All children should be given the opportunity to become successful in life.
Salmeron did not know the depth of the issues surrounding Syria until he started working on the altar. He plans to continue learning about what he can do to help. In downtown Santa Ana, Adan Servin, Santa Ana College News.
That was my co-anchor, Adan Servin. And that was my co-anchor, Adan Servin, and also the last interview for Santa Ana College News. We are going to miss you because you are a super talent, you are an amazing person, and you can work as a team. I wish you the best.
Oh, thank you, Astrid. Yes, as she said, this is my last semester being here in the program. After 3.5 years, I have learned a lot. I had many professors as well as many producers. Current professor, Michael Taylor, is overall the best. I have an internship at PBS and I'm gonna continue that. And overall, I also like to thank the technicians at the Digital Media Center, as well as the faculty and of course Renee's for everything you guys have done. I'll miss the DMC. Of course, I'll be back just to help you guys out. No. No, I'll be back just to visit, obviously, and talk to Michael Taylor's class. So it's been a pleasure just being here.
And that's going to do for us here in Santa Ana College. And thank you for joining us through this complete semester.
We will be back in the spring for your latest Santa Ana College news and your Orange County news.
But in the meantime, you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and also you can watch some of the shows and videos in YouTube. And you will see some of them repeating all the mistakes that we make through the complete semester, and you will having fun. See you and happy holidays. Great holidays.
Happy
Take care.
holidays.
See you soon. Bye-bye.